You're looking at a lot of pain for these guys. And one of the things we haven't talked about a lot on the show in the last year, because we've just been honestly winning basically at every turn, is, how many people will this turn off from Bitcoin? Whether we like it or not, to the normie, Coinbase is still synonymous with Bitcoin, and they shouldn't be, but this is sort of the way it is. If this turns more and more people off to Bitcoin, it's, I think, a net negative. You want people coming into the space. Coinbase, for all its faults, is still probably top of funnel for a lot of people, especially in the States. So, you're kind of, you're damaging what could have been a solid top of funnel company for a lot of people, because they will affiliate this with a scam now. When you search for Coinbase on Google, this will probably come up for at least the medium term. It'll be one of the first results, right? Big hack, big social engineering nightmare, whatever they want to call it. It's not good. None of this is good. If this had happened 3 years ago, what would the price of Bitcoin have been? What would the drop have been on news that Coinbase was, hacked? I keep saying hacked. I'm using that term sort of proverbially here, but hacked to the tune of $400 million. Like, what would the price of Bitcoin would have dropped? What, 20%, 30%? More?
I'm surprised it was resilient. It did drop a little bit, but not to
probably not on that news though.
I think it's understated. Remember, they're saying 1% of the customers.
But that 400 million number is not going to be understated. That's going to have to be reported on some SEC filing in the future.
They're saying that it's being reported 180 to 400 million. So that's out there in the wild.
Yeah,
it's just whatever. It seems to with respect to the price of Bitcoin, that's deflected it, and it hasn't really impacted it. Also, if this happened in 2022,
oh god, imagine
during the
chaos.
The downward, that would have just fucking driven this to 4 digits.
Agree.
We were getting dangerously close.
When did Coinbase go public? 21. So
yeah,
they go public in 21, and a year later they lose $400 million in user funds at an outsourced call center. Like, you couldn't write a better story in terms of down talking and downplaying the significance of Bitcoin in the financial system, right?